welcome. There is a strange situation in the state of Andhra Pradesh where all the political parties are trying for something that's across the country. All India bloc leaders, all political big heads, secularists, social activists, and everybody was talking on behalf of minorities. But it's very strange situation in the state of Andhra Pradesh that all the political parties are claiming that it is we who stopped minorities, barred minorities near TTD, Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanam. Then everybody was trying to do Hindu-centric politics. And they're forgetting the simple, basic common sense that they're, crushing the fundamental rights of the minorities, right? So nobody will support any other religious people who comes and do conversions inside the temples or inside the masjids, or Muslims should not enter in the temples and the churches. If churches, Hindus should not enter in churches and they should not enter in masjids, right? The three are the different religions. We should respect their religious outfits. We should respect their religious institutions. But here a fundamental thing is that there are so many people who are entering in the churches and disturbing them, right? Forget about conversions all. There are so many people, Hindutva organizations, they're entering inside the churches and they're disturbing them. They're saying that you are converting the people. That is, the church is meant for prayer. Church is meant for their own activities, religious activities. And then people are coming and attacking. They're saying that this is Hindu Rashtra. This is Hindu country. Okay. This is a Hindu country, a Christian country, Muslim country. This is India and a people's country, right? These are all Christians, Muslims, and everybody is there. That's what actually many secularists and social activists are talking about. But there are those people who took the narration of the nationalism. They are talking about forcible conversions and all. They're entering the churches and then this demolishing that. Nobody talks about that. But these Christians, they are not entering in the temple. They're only doing their religious activities on the roads, public roads, government roads, and somewhere public parks, and then they're saying that these people should not enter in that premises and Christians should not enter in the premises. This is somewhat a strange situation. So that was the GO. That GO was meant for good activity. Y.S. Rajashekar Reddy has given the GO to bar the people in Tirumala area, not to campaign for politics and as well as the religion, because those people were that time those people were campaigning for political campaign they were doing, because in Tirumala that was a practice that TTD EO would act as the sarpanch of that particular village, Tirumala village. That time someone went to the court and he said, he argued in the court that the election should be held in Tirumala area. That was his argument in the court, and that time some people entered in the people where they live in Tirumala area, and they were campaigning for their political campaign for elections, because the court, it is in the court. So that time the government of Andhra Pradesh, led by Y.S. Rajashekar Reddy, said, see, this Tirumala, it was a practice that only TTD EO would act as the sarpanch of the Tirumala, so you are not supposed to do any campaign here. So that was actually the controversy background of the GO. Along with that, barring the political campaigning in Tirumala area, he also said the religious campaign also do not do in this Tirumala properties and Tirumala, wherever the TTD properties and Hindu temples and all, you are not supposed to do. Other religion kind of preachings and conversion activities, you are not supposed to do around inside the temples and all. That doesn't mean that they are not supposed to do on the public roads, public parks, public guest houses, public spaces, because that is meant for everyone. But here the fundamental issue, the controversy that's going on in Andhra Pradesh is there. Rajashekar Reddy was given that one secular, that is a kind of secular GO. That time Chandrababu Naidu said, if I come to power, I will remove that GO to protect the minorities. Chandrababu Naidu promised that you elect me, I will remove that GO to protect the minorities. Then when he said that, but now he changed his version. Now he is saying that no, I did not say that. I am Hindu Bhakta. So I only stopped minorities, I mean not to do practice something in the Tirumala areas and temples. And then what does it mean? What does it mean? It means that the people who are and the same YSRCP also trying in the similar line. So what I mean to say that all these political parties, they were only thinking in one angle of that Hindu appeasement politics angle, but they're fundamentally they're forgetting there are Christians, they also have fundamental rights, they also have to walk on the roads, they also can practice preaching on the roads, and they also have fundamental rights, right? So they're forgetting that. They're every time everybody is trying to do Hindu appeasement politics in Andhra Pradesh. If Hindu appeasement politics they can do, they have right to do appease their community. It is not a bad thing that to do Hindu appeasement politics, but you should do that without hurting the minorities. Because you can ask your community. If any Christian, I mean, a person, if he is contesting in the elections, he can go to his community and ask them to vote without hurting the Hindu community. You can go to Muslim people and ask them to vote without hurting Christians and Muslims. Same like you can ask Hindus to vote you without hurting Christians and Muslims. That is the fundamental. But what this Andhra Pradesh, these people are continuously they're hurting minorities, and they're saying that we are only, they're trying to prove that we are only the protection of the protectors of the temples and all these things they are talking about. In that context, they're claiming that we only stopped conversions in Tirumala area because of the one GO. But fundamentally, you need to understand that there is an Article 25. They can preach and they can practice whatever they want on the public roads, and they have the fundamental right, Christians. We are suppressing their Article 25. But anyway, these Hindu organizations and Hindutva organizations and these people are actually they're attacking in the rural areas and here and there, and they're attacking. But Tirupula is not a rural area; that's an urban area. In the urban area, you are restricting the people. Again, I'm saying that entering the temple is illegal. We are not, any Christian or Muslim, you are not supposed to enter in the temple without declaration. They're saying that you have to give declaration and enter. So obviously, within the campus of the temples, campus of the TTD, campus of this, that should be holy, because that meant for Hindus, not for Christians and Muslims. Not for Christians and Muslims. Christians should not enter in those Hindu temples. They should not enter in the Hindu premises. But on the public roads, they have right. But these people are trying to claim that a GO, which was meant for a political campaigning bearing and the religious campaigning bearing, they're trying to claim that we are only the people who suppressed these minorities, all political parties. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you. Namaskar.